back to GreedFall. Robert Rambles here, and we actually have to get moving right away because we have a timed objective.
Ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Find the
There
queen.
was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes, it means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the side. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
Over there, I think that man is still breathing.
Yeah,
Let's make sure.
we need to find survivors as well. Or we could loot, apparently. I'm not sure how to tell the difference between the people that are alive and the people that are not alive. But it's definitely obvious when they have loot.
Over there, I think that man is still breathing.
We're carrying so much that we can't sprint. I don't like that at all. We're gonna have to take care of that very soon in our storage box. Pretty soon we're not even gonna be able to walk.
Over there, I think that man is still breathing.
Oh,
Let's make sure.
over where? Did we get him? Over there is not a very precise direction to give somebody. Just isn't.
Another warrior who survived.
Alright, there we go.
I do not think that we will find any more of them now. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwant. He will take care of you.
Alright, let's get around the corner here to our main objective. We have 2 hours and 59 minutes of game time. The minutes seem a lot like seconds, so not a lot of time, but we're pretty close. I hope we're not missing out on anything. I feel like we've explored fairly thoroughly. As soon as we have a minute, we'll look through some of our loot.
I beg of you, help me.
And still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora,
We're gonna convince her to stop. I don't want to see her rip this guy apart with roots.
stop. Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother is in the hands of Bridge, they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwand. He will take care of you. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
What helps when your microphone's not muted?
We healed them all.
Anyway, I was saying, now that we've optimized our equipment, we could probably sell some of our older weapons and armor the next time we get a chance. Alright, we could search the ruins. That's fine. I'm hoping that we'll find some kind of campsite along the way. Can we go this way? I see some bears up here. Okay.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
There we go. That first boss fight we had was so challenging for me. And since then, the normal monsters have been really easy to handle. Almost too easy, perhaps. So we might have to see about ratcheting up the difficulty, although I'm keen to get to a second boss and see how that goes. Let's go up this way. It looks like it is night time.
Look, there are some images on these walls.
Let's get closer.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of Didakid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Okay, well that was one hell of a lore drop we just got there. So in the distant past, another people from the continent invaded here, built a massive, what sounds like an industrialized city. The natives besieged the heart of the forest, that summoned giants, crushed the city, and maybe put some kind of curse on the people, who then returned to the mainland, the main continent, and voila, we have the Malachor. Okay, so we could do a couple of things. We need to get back and report to Constantine. However, maybe we can work our way up here. We have a camp area, actually. Let's check out the camp area. That would be a great thing to unlock. That'll make it a little easier to travel. And we do have to vendor a bunch of our stuff here. Now, if we travel, that's where we'll be able to interact with the vendor, I believe. So we could travel, we could head back to New Serene. Let's just go to the residence. And now we could see about selling some of our stuff. Sale, please. Thank you. I don't think we're ever going to equip this. It's one of and we're pretty good with our layout right now. What I'm worried about is like maybe I should be breaking these down into crafting materials. Is there a way to do that? I don't see a way to take an item we have and break it down in any way, so I'm assuming that's not going to be a way for us to get materials. If I'm wrong, I'd love to be corrected. But for now, we're going to sell our stuff for money. We have so many of the same item. We might actually be able to afford a couple of upgrades after we sell all of our junk. We haven't really been using traps yet. We'll have to see about that. We could spend 409 and upgrade our saber. We need accuracy 1 or rifle for some of these guns. And I don't think we have any... Well, actually we do have some points here to spend. Firearms deal more damage. Now if we want to get into traps, we have to take this. We haven't gotten into traps yet. Stasis we haven't gone into. What I don't see is two-handed weapons. Attacking with one-handed weapons deals more damage. That sounds appealing. Firearms destroy more armor. Yes, please. Nothing here, and nothing for talents. Alright. We'll keep the group we have, and let's continue back. Your accommodations. As a diplomat, an accommodation is available to you in the main cities of the different nations. There, you will find a crafting table, a storage chest, and your companions. You can also rest and travel from this place. They're really focusing on making travel, like, super convenient. We could sleep, we could pass time, we can store a bunch of stuff in here. That's actually really awesome. Okay. I'm not assuming that Constantine is here, though. Although he might be nearby. Let's check out upstairs, shall we? Very cool. It looks like we still might have some unpacking to do. Fair enough. And our other companions kind of hang out here. I wonder where they sleep. Probably in a barracks nearby somewhere. I don't know. Okay. And Constantine is up here. And it looks like we have a side quest there to obtain a patent for that one merchant that we ran into in the very beginning, the native, I think it was. Of course, we're just going to look around at everything. maybe we try to do this first. What's going on with this? There's something here, but I can't seem to interact with it. That's a little weird. Let's go around the other side of the table. No. No luck there either. Kurt, buddy? I'm gonna need you to get out of the way. That's very odd. I wonder what that is about. Could just be a bug, obviously. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go through this door, probably. I just love the design of the interiors, the architecture of the exteriors. Everything looks really awesome. Alright, so this is the side quest. Let's talk to Speaker of the Diplomatic Affairs Advisor. Okay.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
So let's tell him about the merchant that we saw, who wasn't able to sell his things because he didn't have the proper
I
patent.
would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
Okay, but can it take less time? I don't think we're gonna pass this charisma test.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted
Let's
to
try,
hear
though.
that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Indeed.
Oh, it was successful.
I seem to recall
Good call.
reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives.
Good boy.
We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
Yes.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would
Taxes?
you like anything else?
No thanks. No, we're good. I think we have a pretty good
Goodbye,
idea of what
Your
his role is.
Excellency.
So he's basically a bureaucrat. He's red tape. That's probably why he's wearing a red coat. Okay, so we got that done. We'll eventually head back and give that to our friend the peddler. But since we're here, let's go and talk to Constantine and tell him what we've learned so far. Of course, he's going to be upstairs. Oh, look, we can sprint again. Thank God. Yeah, this is pretty grand room he's got here. Just people hanging out, talking, debating, partying. I don't know what's going on.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
Let's see. We need to talk about the battle.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Norts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
No, that's it for now. So the next main quest, we need to find Lady Morange and ask her more about this unknown history.
I'm going to leave now.
I guess we could call
Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
And we could definitely do that. I want to run back and give the patent to this shopkeeper or ornament seller or whatever he is doing, so he can carry on his business in peace and not be hassled by the guards anymore. So he is where? Question the merchants. Question. Here we go. We'll head right over there. And we have these stalls where we need to question the merchants. And what quest was that for? Let's see. The man with the silver coin. Okay. And then we also have Kurt's buddy who we have to agree to go see his buddy. So we'll probably do that while we're in town as well.
You came back. Something terrible happened.
Oh no.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He
Jeez.
came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. Oh, I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
Human theft, a new
See
level.
why they would have arrested your cousin.
Oh,
But I'll try
arrested,
to
of
find
course.
out.
They arrested him. They didn't steal him. It's fine. Yeah, so now we have more to do on that front. So we'll probably talk to the merchants around this area. We'll find out about the merchant's cousin. We will talk to Kurt's protege, who's probably somewhere in the city, and then we'll end up at Lady Meringue's house. But we'll do that next time, and we'll take a little break here. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate the support. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like, and if you want to see more GreedFall videos, consider subscribing to the channel. It would help me out a lot. Until next time, take care.